Most of you have asked me the new features of Garmin Connect. So here I'm with the Garmin Connect app. Connect app is helping you to connect your Garmin devices, and once the Garmin device is connected, then you can see all the information related to Garmin. Of course, you need to sign up for the account, and the moment you sign up for the account, you will be logged in with your account, and you can set up your profile here by tapping on top left corner, and you will see your profile and your privacy settings. If you tap on profile, you can of course update your profile. You can see all the statistics related to your profile, your activities, your statistics, and of course your profile, your data, which will show you your age, your date of birth, and what can be seen and what cannot be seen. All the statistics from your activities will be available here. So your activities will be available here, or your all recent activities will be available here in your profile. So if you want to quickly see your activities, so you can see it here. And here also, if you click on settings, in settings you will see all the settings related to your profile, your home page, your user, and your other aspects. Theme, right now I'm using dark theme. You can use light or system theme. And here, if you go to home settings, in home screen you can see different options here, what you want to see here, whether you want to see in focus or you don't want to see in focus. If I go to in focus, usually the screen is changed, and some of the people are getting irritated because the screen is not what they are looking for. So or the focus mode is not something they are interested into. So if you're not interested into the sleep score, the body battery, steps, swimming trends, and so on, you can hide them and you can bring in whatever is active for you, whatever is your requirement. For example, I want to see all activities trend, I want to see my running trend also, and I want to see my cycling trend as well. So I want to remove the body battery here, and I want to bring in the cycling trends. And here you can see this will show me all the details in the focus mode, and I can of course drag and drop and bring it to the place where I want to see it. You can see here I can simply drag and drop. For example, steps is important for me, and then I want to see all the activities trend, then swimming, cycling, and running, and then the sleep score. This becomes my focus. Then is the sleep coach, whether you want to have the sleep coach. So I don't want to have this on my screen because I know in fact that what should be my sleeping time. So I will be just disabling this. At glance, again, in focus and at glance are similar to each other, but here you can see your heart rate, your steps, and all of these information. I won't be using the sleep score again here. I won't be using the steps, and SpO2 also I'm not interested in. I'll just remove everything and I'll show you what exactly I'm looking for. For example, body battery, I'll be not interested here. So add, you can see, and you can get all of these information from here. So what I need to do here, I want to get, for example, the training load, and I want to bring it here to the top on the home screen. And here I want to remove these. I want to bring in the training load on the top. So on my home screen, training statistics and training load will be available, and then the other information. For example, I'm not looking for fitness age, and floors I'm not looking for, and the critical swim speed. I'll be adding other aspects here. So for example, I'm looking for the calories burned, I'm looking for the HRV status, and I'm looking for the heart rate, and these will be available in the tab section whenever I'm looking for that. So I might be going for the training readiness also, and lastly I'll be looking for the steps. So this is the at a glance option, which will be available again on home screen. Two tiles will be available, these top two tiles, and once we open the tab, in that tab these will be available. Of course, I can add more depending upon what you are looking for at glance. Now events, if you're adding the events in your Garmin calendar or your Office 365 calendar, so it will be synchronized here. I'm not using that, so I won't be going for it. Garmin coach also can be seen here. Then is the challenges. I'm not looking for challenges here. What I have done yesterday and what I have done in last 7 days, I'll be enabling that. And here this home screen setting is now enabled. This will be available in your profile page. If you go here on top, you can see here settings, and in settings we have seen this, the home page setting. Then of course profile and privacy, who can see what can be configured here, user setting, your account information, your date of birth, and all of that can be seen here. And in the same place you can connect different apps with this. For example, if you want to connect to other apps, I have connected all these apps, which you can see. Health, Apple Health is connected, Health Sync is connected, Komoot is connected, and Map My Fitness, My Fitness Pal, Relive, Strava, and Tredict. Tredict is a great application which will be doing the analysis of all your fitness data. That is helpful for you. If you have not tried, you try that. It's a great app. It's a great tool. Web user interface is available where you can see everything. And then here we have a different phone permissions in case you want to give the access to the Bluetooth, cellular data, and so on, and location. So you can do that as well. So that other information, for example, notification, if you want to get the notification on your push notifications, so whether you want to have the push notifications on your phone, so you can have that. Otherwise I won't be enabling that. Email notification, depending upon what you want to have, I won't be looking for the email notification. Otherwise, if you want to have the requests, the mentions, the invitations, and all of that, I won't be going for that. I will not be enabling the email notification, because whenever I want to see anything, I will be opening the Garmin app directly. Then is these are all the options which are available in settings. Of course, then the end user license agreement and all of that, these information are available, but main thing is connected app. This will help you to connect to various apps. For example, Garmin to Strava. This is most of the times asked by the users, that how to connect to Garmin to Strava. This will be available in available apps, and then you can connect, and it will be connecting to your Strava. Then you can of course make the settings here, that what exactly you want to synchronize, whether you want to only synchronize the activities or the synchronize the activities and courses both, or don't synchronize anything. So that can also be possible. You can do it from both ways. Either you connect from Strava to Garmin or Garmin to Strava. Both way it is possible. Now of course you have configured it, everything, your profile and setting is configured. On right side is the configuration for devices. If you have got a new device, you will simply tap on top right and go down here to add device. It will search for the new Bluetooth device, so you will be able to do that. So this is the way, actually you can see here, enter your typical bed hour time. So this is fine, I'm okay with this. This way you can connect. I'm not adding any new device here. Of course there is devices already added. You can see here I have finished the sync setting. Garmin 7X Sapphire Solar was already connected, and here I will be just skipping this because it is already connected. And in case you want to add another device, you can simply tap here on top right. You can just add the device. Otherwise, if the device is added, you can see it shows me connected. You can tap this, it will synchronize. Otherwise, once it is already connected to the your device, it will show you here. You can tap it here, it will show you that the synchronization is completed. So in focus, we saw this, we have added these two options from there. So I wanted to see steps, then the all activities, swimming activities, cycling activities, and running activities. And then the sleep score is also available here. At glance, you can see here 2 tiles are available, but if you see all, so you will see all the details here depending upon what you want to add in this particular section. So you can do it from the top right, top left corner and settings. So you will be able to add that to the add glance. Then if you remember, I have added yesterday, what I have done yesterday, how many steps I have taken, what is my sleep score. And again, at the same time, if you want to see the last 7 days data, it will be available here. Of course, this will help me to understand that yes, I'm not doing much, I should be doing more. So I can understand that there are few activities that I have done. So how I can do that? So I need to then plan accordingly. So on the home screen, I can see this. Of course, down here, you can see these are all the specific sections. In challenge, I can see if there are any challenges available. If you want to join the weekly challenge, monthly challenge, there are various challenges available. I'm already doing the weekly challenge, so you can see here my steps challenge is there. I can tap here and I can see where I'm standing right now. So you can see in steps challenge, I am at number 8 right now, depending upon how others are doing. So sometimes I'm doing more, sometimes I'm doing less. So all these challenges will help you to keep motivated and keep active. So this is the way you can use the challenges section. Calendar, if you have the calendar, if you synchronize your calendar, so all the activities that you are doing here will be available. You can also add the race calendars here. So race events will also be available here, and it will be available on your devices here. Newsfeed will show you all your activities and your friends' activities. So if you have connected to your friends, so you will be able to see their activities also, and your activities also if they have allowed to share their activities. So this way you can see all the activities in the newsfeed. In the more, you can of course see other aspects, whether you want to see only your activities. So you'll tap here running, and it will give you those running activities by week, by year, or by day. Here all steps and all of that in detail you can see here. And again, for example, if you want to see your performance statistics, you want to see the how many gears you have, what are the statistics of those gears. And not only this, here you can go to more details also. You can even add the connections. If new connections need to be added, your friends has to be added, you can accept or reject the requests. Then you can see contacts. All these contacts can be added here. If you are using the golf course, if you're a golf player, so you can add the golf course maps also here. Now, one thing which is important here, that for the other details, of course, these are your profile section on the home page. But if you go here to more, in more you can go to other settings, like your, if you are using Garmin Pay, where you can tap your Garmin device to the payment device. So you will be able to pay the bills or whatever, wherever you are going to buy the stuff while you are doing your exercise. Or you can keep your device as a payment device, so that can be used. In some of the countries it is not available, so I have not added anything right now because it is not available in the country where I'm living. However, it is available in most of the countries. Connect IQ Store, this will help you to download other applications which are not by default available in Garmin. For example, if you want to add the watch faces, or if you want to add any other data related apps, or you want to add any data fields for your phone or for your device, so you can do that as well. So this section is helpful if you are looking for adding, for example, trending apps are there, like maps for Garmin. There are various apps like Spotify is there, Amazon Music is there, and even YouTube Music. These are the apps which are available in case you are using those apps on your device, so you can use it. Otherwise, if you want to create your own face, so you can do the watch face for your device from here. So this is the Connect IQ, which you can directly open also, and you can open it through Garmin Connect app. Then down here you can see the Garmin device. You can of course go from home screen also, but here you can also see the devices which are available. You can tap to that device, it will show you all the details of that app. In case you want to add the activities, remove the activities directly from here, from your device using the app, you can do that. Whether you want to add the sensors and all of that, everything related to the device will be available here. I have covered that in the device tutorial section, so you can see how we can use this particular section. I'm just covering the app section here so that you will be able to use all the aspects related to app. Then in settings, you can of course do other aspects related to this. Whatever you were doing in the top right section, top left section here, the settings, the same is available here bottom, and you go down here, you can see the same settings here. These are your user profile setting, and you can also see how you are connected. If you want to sign out and sign in with your different account, so you can do that as well. So this is all about the Garmin Connect app, which will help you to connect your Garmin device, and at the same time you'll be able to connect this particular app or synchronize the activities and the data from Garmin Connect to Strava and other applications. So all the applications that I have already shown you in the section, in the settings section, connected apps. So these are all possible apps that can be connected from here. Otherwise, I have also provided the link in the description where you can see that Garmin Connect can also be connected to the other applications like Fitbit, Google Fit, and other applications with the help of HealthSync. So this was all about Garmin Connect app. So see you in next video. Take care and goodbye.